Morning makeup and chat. I already had breakfast. Working on my coffee still. I got up at, what time did I get up? 6:30 with Grace this morning. She asked me if I would do her makeup this morning, and I was like, why? Who are you trying to impress? She's not trying to impress anybody, but there was one day after school a while ago I did her makeup after school. Pretty much just like evening out her skin tone and giving her some eyebrows. And she really liked that, so I did that this morning. I put one of the primers on her face that I use. She asked me to do contouring, which I did lightly. And then I put some face powder, a little bit of face powder on her. And blush. And I did her eyebrows. And she put a coat of her mascara on, because she has her own mascara. She seemed pretty impressed when she left. I think she just wanted to feel better about herself today. I know at school Grace walks around and she walks around like this, like angry face, or you guys know that grumpy face she makes. I wonder if that's why the kids keep getting at her all the time, because otherwise I don't understand. She says that they make fun of her for being fat and ugly, and I'm just like, one, you're not ugly, and two, so what if she's not a toothpick? And Grace is not the only kid at that school who has like meat on their bones. I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, I feel like there's gotta be something, like, is it possible there's something about Grace that other kids just don't like, or they see her as an easy target or something? Because I swear every year it's new kids that are getting at her. And it's for the same reasons. They always say it's because she's fat and ugly. Which I don't get. Because she's neither of the two. I mean, she's not skinny by any means, but still. I swear some kids are just looking to, I don't know, show off to their friends or just be dickheads. I've got the fan off and it's kind of creeping me out. Because it's so quiet. Anyways, I put this on her face this morning. Because I feel like, and I hope she doesn't ask me to buy it. Makes me think maybe I should just hold on to this for her in case. In case she comes home today, she's like, I love it. I would buy it for her though if it made her feel better about herself. If it helped. But yeah, I put this on her face this morning. I was going to do this stuff. I don't know. Grace has that kind of acne where it's just all the bump. Like she's got like a lot of bumps on her forehead and then across here. And then she does get blackheads and stuff. And I have stuff for her to use to help clear it up. But consistency, being consistent with it every day is key, which she's not. But I put this on her this morning. And it helped soften it. Then, of course, I did the contour on her. She wanted me to do her forehead, her cheeks, and underneath here. I did much less of this on her than I do myself. And then what else did I put on her? Oh, and then I kind of did what I normally do to myself. I took this contour and this bronzer, and I dusted that over the sides, down her neck to blend it. And then I put blush on her. Because I told her that's all she needed. I put this blush on her very lightly, but I kept it on her. Like, probably from here back. It looked really cute. And of course, I did her eyebrows. Just filled them in. I did take this face powder, though. Which is Skin Color. I mean, it was 6:30 in the morning. I'm hoping outside it looks good. But I took this face powder with this banana powder. I kind of mixed the two. And I just went over just to make sure everything was all blended. Anyways, do I want to use this? I don't know. No, I think I'll use this. Now I feel like I need to hold on to that in case she wants me to use it on her. She might ask for it again tomorrow. Who knows? Or she might not. She has her own makeup, but when Grace does her own makeup, I don't think she generally doesn't tend to like it. I want to do one of these on her this morning, but kind of thinking she probably has sensitive eyes. So you weren't up there this entire time. What are you doing? Stay down. Where are my mom jeans? This sweater. Comfy clothes. Although I will have to switch out to shorts later, because I'll be doing my workout later today, probably after supper. I feel like that's probably the best time. I want to make sure that if Grace needs me, I can just, bam, out the door. I'll be at Miriam's tomorrow, which she knows, but I did tell her she can still call or text me if she needs me. I ended up not watching any movies last night. Literally, all I could think about was ways for Grace to deal with other kids. I mean, I told her two different things to do in the event that one or more kids decide to try and fight her after school. And if it gets to the point, if she ever gets in a situation where people want to fight her and she can't defend herself, I told her, do the fetal position, man. Because kids are brutal. And nowadays, kids mace people. They stab people with whatever they got. A lot of kicking happening. I told Grace, although it would hurt, and it's not to scare her, but just so she has it in her head, I told Grace, if she ever gets in a fight and she can't defend herself, whoop, do the old tuck. Get your hands as far back as you can cover the back of your head, front of your head, man, and just fetal position. If you gotta squat down, if you end up down on the ground, same thing. Bring your knees up to your chest as hard as you can. And like I told Grace, protect your head. I was like, yeah, you might get. Some people would go into that position and they'll get broken ribs and stuff like that. But it's better to have a broken rib than a kicked in face or head to the point that you're on a ventilator, or you gotta protect your head. I told her another option too, say if they're off school grounds. And anybody, whether it's these girls or other people, I told her another thing to do is she has to walk by some houses. They're so close to the sidewalk that she can run up, start banging on the door, screaming and ringing the doorbell. And then obviously once she gets inside, she could tell them, like, I need help. And then she can call me from her phone and tell me where she is. You might be like, well, Tammy, that's also stranger danger. It is, yes. But, I don't know. I would have the cops check every house on that street that she has to go down to come home. But yeah, I told her, you can't defend yourself, man. You gotta do what you can to protect your head. I'm going to be doing an order here soon. I'm going to order a few different kinds of whistles. And we're going to test them out and see which one's the loudest. And which one would... I'm going to have her start carrying a whistle on her, just in general, for when she's not with anybody. Be like, blow that whistle, B. yeah, I'm going to order a few different whistles and see which one's the loudest. And then there's an alarm I seen. She can wear or have it in her pocket. She takes this thing out of her pocket. She pulls this thing out and an alarm goes off. So it might be overboard, but you know what? We ain't got nobody out here. She's got nobody at that school that's walking to and from with her. She's 13. She doesn't want us walking her to and from school, but if it comes to it, that's what's going to happen. I mean, I already plan on being around after school. Today, I think I'm going to send David tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was going to use this one that I just use on myself on Grace, but this one's glowy. This one does have a bit of a glow, but this one's blur and glow. I'm not sure if this one blurs anything on my face or if it just gives me the glow. I didn't want to draw any more attention to the her acne. If she ends up wanting to use me to do her face every morning, I might have to do on a weekend, do this one and just see how her skin looks with it on. Not putting she's not doing no foundation or concealer. I did tell Grace, I do know Smashbox has a primer that's tinted green. I think she just wants to even out her skin tone, which is what ended up happening this morning when I did her face. So like her skin looked really good, looked very pretty. So yeah, I watched nothing last night. I was online looking at different whistles and stuff. I have some picked out. I just don't know where in Calgary I could buy stuff like that. And the school emailed back this morning. They're like, do you have pictures of the girls? Would Grace be able to point them out? Which I already said in the email I sent that if we're able to get photos, we will. So I would take that as a clear indication that we didn't get photos. I said I'm not 100% Grace could pick them out individually. I think she'd have to see the three of them together, or at least two of them together. I know I walked up to them. There was 3 girls, but I felt like my eyes focused on 2 girls and not the third girl, really. The littlest girl that was there, like when I say little, I mean like the shortest, and she was blonde and she had that stank face on her. I know I'm saying that about a child. She looked mean in the face. I'm guessing just because, I'm not her parent or a teacher. In my mind, I'm hoping that was just a coincidence yesterday, but I mean, Grace came running in here. And those 3 girls never walk this way. Like, I want to have David or I for the next week or so, or a couple of weeks, be around after school just to watch and see. The school's like a 10-minute walk from here, but still, a lot can happen in 10 minutes. Man, it's so weird not having that fan on, because it's so quiet. Why do I feel like I can see something on... What am I seeing? I feel like I can see something weird in my phone. Like lines or something? Huh. I guess when I play this back, I'll see. I see the reflection on my glasses, but I swear I could see lines. I can see squiggles or something in the screen, which I don't recall seeing before. Like something's reflecting back, but there's nothing behind me to reflect. What am I seeing? Am I seeing this? I don't know. I see weirdness in the phone. I think I'm just gonna pretty much do what I did to Grace's face this morning to myself. I'm trying to use different brushes than what I used on her. I'm gonna wash the ones I used on her. What will today bring? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I already vacuumed my floors, did the kitchen floor. I cleaned up the dishes that were hand washed. I put those away. I had a bowl of cashew cereal. I did my Bible on my phone. I read a chapter on there. What am I looking for? I'm gonna use the blush from here. I do like this one. So weird having that phone off. What are you doing, Luna? Now, speaking of using this is a ColourPop quartz, it's called. Did I use this one yet? Looks like I did a little bit. I'm debating if I want to use this, which kind of looks similar to that Viseart palette I used yesterday, or if I want to use this. I think I'm going to use this one. I really like this palette. This palette sold out. There was no plans to restock it. Guess what, people? If you missed out on the Makeup by Barrio, for anyone who may possibly be watching this, the Ethereal Eyes, if you missed out on it, they restocked it finally. Stay out of it. Yeah, they restocked it. A lot of people, a lot wanted this. I bought it when it came out because I was like, man, if I don't get that, I would regret it because, I would be fine with this palette or even one cheaper that has the same color story. But it's back in stock, guys. It's back in stock. I'm like, how many times do I have to come after you? Stay off. Do not go back up there. She probably will. She probably will. She's like, screw you. Right? You're like, I don't care. I ain't listening to nobody. I want to keep my look today pretty neutral. Not natural, neutral. Will I get around to watching a movie today? I don't know. I'd like to before I go to sleep. I felt like going to sleep last night. All I was literally thinking about was Grace. Then, of course, I told her, I was like, you're not going, like, we're homeschooling for high school, man. Well, put it this way, I am, depending on how the rest of the school year, like, school's only what? September, October. Are we literally only in the second month of school? Wow. Still pretty early. It feels like school's been in for several months already, but we're literally only into the second month. It's only, technically it's only been like probably exactly 1 month of school. They went in, what, September 5th? Today's, what? The 3rd? So they've been in school for about 1 month. Why does it seem like it's been longer already? I hear you. Luna. What are you doing back there? Getting at something? I should pull a Negan and stand outside the school with a baseball bat with spikes on it. Just joking. I just stand there with a baseball bat. No, somebody probably called the cops for that too. I know the high school Grace would go to if she goes to high school here, if we don't homeschool that. David said when he was going there was police presence all over at the school and whatnot. And I was like, wow, that sounds like a place I want to send her. See, neutral with just a glaze of... I'm going to use this one. It doesn't go on that dark. Like, when I swatch it. So, yeah, you and Mom are going to get that Cuisinart? I'm going to get one. I'm just waiting for the right time. Holidays are coming. Black Friday's coming and stuff like that too. So keep that in mind. I know Amazon Prime days are coming, but so is Black Friday. So keep that in mind too. I'll actually text, once I'm done this video, I'll text that to you right quick just in case you and Mom end up ordering one. I wish parents could go into the school and just talk to the kids, eh? Like parents who've had students who've taken their lives. And talk to them. Like, don't go in and yelling at kids, but go in and talk to students, like... Yeah, and just talk to students about the effects of bullying and crap like that. To the point that kids have taken their lives, man. And be like, do you guys, like, I don't know. A lot of the kids nowadays, David's generation when he was in high school, that wasn't bad. There was still shit going on. But I feel like now a lot of the kids, their way of thinking, including Grace, is I know all. Meaning they know all. They think they're adults. Oh, I have the mind of an adult. I think like an adult. And they're getting all their information off of TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. Like, the kids wanting to be older than what they are. Why? Kids thinking they have a say over everything. The kids who don't want or their parents to parent. And if the parents parent, then they say, oh, you're taking away my rights to do this, and yada, yada, yada. It's my right to do this. I feel like some kids bully though too because they got shit going on at home. Whether they're being ignored at home or they're getting yelled at and all that. Some kids take crap out on other kids. When I seen that blonde girl yesterday and the look on her face, my first thought wasn't to yell or anything. In my mind, when I came back up, I start thinking like, I wonder if she's got something going on. Because that's where my mind goes to. Like, to me, yeah, you can be angry at kids for beating up your kid and bullying your kid and stuff. I also, though, I feel like you gotta also be like, although there's no excuse for anybody doing anything to anybody, I feel like you, with kids, you also gotta ask yourself, why would they even like bother picking on other kids? Why would it get to the point they're constantly bullying somebody every day, or it gets to the point they're putting hands on another kid? Like, why? Especially if they do it out of anger. Like, what do you got to be angry at this random kid for? But the blonde girl, that's what I start thinking about. Unless she just has one of those faces, man, where she just looks mean, right? Or she's trying to look tough in front of the other two girls. I did tell Grace too, those girls come after her because they all have long hair and they all had their hair down in their faces. And I told Grace, just letting you know, Grace chopped her hair off. Well, she had me take it. Her hair's like pretty short now. I told Grace, hair pulling happens a lot with girls. Hair pulling, slapping, and they'll try and punch and stuff like that. Man, I don't know. Part of me's like, we should just homeschool her again this year. I mean, she stuck it out last year. Last year was a lot of crying. Last year was hard. I also told Grace, like, I want her to keep being her, dress how she likes to dress and stuff. I don't want her changing how she dresses and whatnot just to try and fit in or to make people like her. She's not a girly girl. So, Grace is straight up. She's tomboyish, slightly emo. And other kids just, they don't like her for one reason or another. Like, I don't know. She's into gaming and drawing and cosplay. It's hard to try and explain to kids why other kids don't like you when you don't know yourself a reason why. Because half the time they just don't for no. I mean, some kids they just don't have a reason. I don't know. And that's not a reason to not like somebody. I mean, you cannot like. There's lots of people I don't like, but I don't go trying to beat them up or telling them you're ugly, you're fat, got a big forehead. There's one girl at school that Grace does hang out with at school. This girl's so tiny and ugh. And there's no other schools to move Grace to. And I told Grace, she's not asking me to move to a school. She wants to keep going to this school. But I told her, I was like, I'm just letting you know, moving schools doesn't always solve whatever issues are going on. Somebody will pick you out for whatever reason. I feel like she looks like an easy target because she tends to be on her own. Should I put my hat on? Nah, I'll just leave the hair as is. Costco flyer came in. I want to see what's in here. This one's for October 7th to the 29th. So they do this flyer. They send this out. Is it once a month? I think so. But this isn't all the deals that's on. But this just has like some, I don't know. They just put some stuff in here. Don't use none of that. When I find something interesting, I'll show you. A queen flannel sheet set, 4-piece, $40, regular $50. Nah, we don't need that. Ooh, this might be good. Well, I don't know. 6 liters is not very big. I was gonna say these garbage cans right here. You get 2 of these garbage cans for $35. They're only 6 liters each. That's not big enough. I mean, for our bathroom, that would work. You know what? Let me get a pen. Well, I'm not going to get a pen. That would work. One in the bathroom and then one in Grace's bedroom, maybe. Okay, so that's not bad. We don't need this because we still have a lot. The Carnation Simply Hot Chocolate, that's going to be $12 for the big one. Sometimes, I don't know, with inflation now, normally it would go on for like $9.99. Maybe check your local Walmart. Otherwise, I don't see, so far I'm not seeing anything good, man. So this is a big block of cheese. This is 1.15 kg of cheese for $11. So that would be good. You could probably cut that up into chunks and throw it in the freezer. That would be something we would consider if we needed cheese. We don't need cheese right now. The butter chicken sauce. These are the jumbo jars. So you get 2 of them for $7.99. A jumbo one usually is $6 or $7. So you're pretty much getting 2 for the price of 1. So that's not bad at all for the butter chicken sauce. That's something we would buy. That and the cheese, if we needed the cheese. I bought a box of this. It's still in my pantry. It's open. It's taking forever to eat it. Inno Foods Almond Fruit Crunch gluten-free cereal. It's going to be $12. This thing is, I have a box from February. Can't see a clear photo. It's taking me forever to eat it, man. Here's something that I think I might write down. Quaker Oats, so oatmeal, 5.16 kg for $9.49. That will get marked. We're gonna have to pick oatmeal. Let me get a pen. I do need to mark that down. Swipe. The oatmeal for sure. And then I'm going to go back and mark that butter chicken. Pogo sticks, the kids don't eat. Cheese, I'll mark it. I mean, we could buy it, chunk it up, throw it in the freezer. Actually, this is good too. I'm going to mark this. The Simply Campbell's no salt added chicken broth. You get 6 of them for $8.99. Like I do cook with that a lot. So I will mark that. We do need spray. We're almost out. I'm just wondering. Normally I use, I don't know what it is, but you can get 2 cans of the avocado for $12.99. And I think they're the big cans on the market. I wonder, is there much of a taste difference? This I will mark for Grace. Intuition razor, 14 cartridges plus 1 handle. $27. So you get 14 cartridges in the handle. I'm going to mark that for Grace because that's what she uses. And man, we all know that stuff ain't cheap in the stores, like the regular stores. B12 probiotic. If you use Blistics, this would be good. We don't use Blistics though. You get 5 sticks plus 1 jar for $12. So that's not bad if you're someone who uses that. Flushable wipes, 10 packs of 56 wipes for $17.50. That I'm gonna mark that. That's good. Some of us do use wet wipes, but we throw them in the trash, not down the toilet. Matt's a plumber. He says even if it says flushable, don't flush them. We might get deodorant. Darn. So you can get 5 sticks of Dove Men Plus Care Extra Fresh Antiperspirant for $15. Okay, that's fantastic. Because it's like pretty much $10 for one at the stores. The woman's, you can get 4 for $14.99. But these are the 0% aluminum, which for whatever reason, I can't use aluminum-free deodorant. It gives me rashes. But 4 of those for $15. Again, these are like $10 a pop. Tell me why the men get 5 for $15 and the girls only get 4 for $15. Bullshit. That's why. Bullshit. Or you could get... Ooh, I wonder if Matt or David would go for this. I mean, David he has a full-time job. He buys his own body products. He's soon ready. I think he needs stuff. I know David needs shampoo, but you can get Dove Clean Comfort Body Wash, 4 bottles for $12.99. That is also a steal of a deal. I wonder if Matt would switch that one. Matt uses the red one, but because he also knows like it's pricey, I usually whenever I see the body wash or shampoo that any of us uses on sale, I grab like 2, 3, 4. I'd rather pay that extra money that I wasn't planning on buying then and make up for it later by not having to buy it at full price. I mean, I'll point that out. I wonder, can Grace use that Dove? I feel like I have bought in this one. I'm going to mark all 3 of those. The men's deodorant for David. The women's deodorant. Men's body wash. I'm not sure if Matt likes, there's a certain Axe deodorant he uses. But I think he would switch it up. So those are very good prices. I don't think we need any. Ooh. See, I break out from so many things because I have sensitive skin, but I could get this for Grace. Aveeno Skin Relief Body Wash, 3 bottles for $14.50. I'm thinking they're not. I think they're the regular size. But even the regular size bottles are like, what, $10, $12? Or $8 to $12. I'm going to mark that because Grace could use that. We do need dishwashing tabs, but we don't want these ones. I think the Kirkland brand that Costco sells is cheaper. But if you use a dishwasher, they got the Finish Powerball All-in-One Ultra. 140 tabs for $16.99. We don't use that though. We do the Kirkland brand. Okay, I see some things here. This stuff right here, we don't buy it all the time, but that Dawn, specifically the Dawn Power Wash, I've used to get stuff off of stuff that I didn't think was going to come off. It's going to be on sale. Well, it's on sale now for $9.99 for the full bottle plus 2 refills. I'm marking that. I need that. So, because my baseboards, they're not bad. With some elbow grease you can get out. This will help with my baseboards when I'm ready to do a deep clean. Which I'll probably do a deep clean and I'll do one thing at a time. My walls might not. I might spot clean the walls. Spot clean the walls. The whole place needs to be painted. I think Matt and I are going to start that. We're probably going to start with the dining room first. We're going to patch up anything needs to be patched up from like putting tacks and nails in the walls, and then we're going to paint her all. We want to paint the whole place out white. We need new flooring terribly, but if we can take care of the walls, that'll be fine. So that Dawn Ultra Platinum Power Wash Disc Spray, yes. Ooh. 5 packs of the Lysol wipe containers for $20. Yes, please. Because that's also going up in price. I use those for cleaning the toilet, wiping off the counters and stuff. Aluminum foil. 3 packs of the 100 feet for $12.50. Gonna mark that. We don't need toilet paper or anything. I feel like it's just 2 pages stuck together. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. There's not much in this one. I mean, I think there's more cleaning stuff or like non-food stuff in this flyer, but in store they have so many more. So many more deals. Let's get this pen put away here quick. I'm not cooking today. In the video, well, I mean, I had like 4 videos yesterday, but I had to keep cutting out because like all the stuff going on at Grace. So some of the cooking and chopping you guys missed out on, but this is what's left of egg roll in the bowl. It looks kind of gross right now, but kids are going to have that today with, well, I'll see if they want rice or noodles with it. I'm going to have something else. I don't know if I said this in the video I posted last night or if this got posted in one of the videos I deleted. Because my mind was just like, for my supper today, I want to have something higher protein. And that's not going to make me shit my pants at Miriam's tomorrow. I know if I eat the egg roll in the bowl today, I will have the shits tomorrow. So, what will I have? I don't know. I do not know. wondering that myself, actually. I might make myself a sub sandwich, have some, yeah, I don't know. I ain't going to the store, I know that much. So I will find something. I will survive. I will move on to a different meal for myself. I was going to I make a salad, but I did not buy any salads. Why? I don't know. Why didn't I buy any salad? Well, I guess because we have our meals planned out. I gotta turn that fan on. It's just, I need that white noise. Music to my ears. It's too quiet in here. Holy. I mean, there's plenty in the freezer. And I was like, I could have this for my supper. Pulled chicken burrito bowl, 29 grams of protein. That'll make me poop. Like, I want to eat something that I know I'm not going to have the shits tomorrow. Then I was thinking, oh, I could have buffalo chicken mac and cheese, 24 grams of protein. That'll make me poop because of the cheese. That because of the cheese and buffalo sauce. This probably because of the sauce and the beans that's in it. But there's one more. Would this one make me use the bathroom? Cheesy loaded potatoes with Angus beef and bacon. I'm like, yes, please feed me 26 grams of protein. Again, do I risk trying to eat this one today? Or do I have, like, I need some meat. Part of me's like, make homemade fries. Because potatoes are a vegetable. Make homemade fries. Throw on some of these chocolate chip cookies. Just joking. Once a week we're doing that big box of cookies. Once a week we will cook up enough cookies for us to each have 2. That's it. So that box will do us, geez, a couple of months. We just don't want to eat through that whole box of cookies. So far, we've had it for what, 2 weeks? Whenever we went to Costco, we only cooked up cookies once so far. There's got to be something that I can have. I don't like pot pies. See, and then there's a lot of stuff I don't like. I am semi-picky, only because I know what stuff does when I eat it, man. I should have planned for this. I think I'm gonna have homemade fries and a sub sandwich. And then tomorrow, I will have egg roll in the bowl. Because that was delicious. I really liked it. Do I complain right now about how bad it hurts for me to lift my arms? I recorded probably. I recorded some of my workout yesterday. It was upper body. And then I stopped recording and cut it out because then, I deleted it. Because I was like, man, it's going to be embarrassing. They're going to see how bad this looks. I think my form's pretty good, but I was using the 10 pounds. And I was saying in the video that, yeah. Possibly. Yeah, go for it. Just, try and be quick. Grace has the 5 pounds. I didn't want to go get them, so I used the 10 pounds. And I already knew the 10 pounds were gonna hurt. But, they say no pain, no gain. I made it through the upper body workout. I feel it in mostly my biceps today, which is not bad. Today's gonna be lower body, so I need to dig out my old lower body workout that I have done up. We're hoping. We mentioned that Grace. When I told Matt what happened yesterday, he's like, because Matt's brought this up. He's like, I think Grace should get into weightlifting. One, it muscle burns fat and also builds muscle. And I was like, yeah, I told Grace last night, like, do you know how, like, cool, I mean, not even just cool, I was like, do you know how you could change your body just from, like, lifting weights? Because she wants to do something, she just doesn't know what she wants to do. She doesn't want to join any sports or anything. And she keeps taking my weights and going in her room and using them. So I told Grace last night, like, what we need to do is you need to find either a program on YouTube or we write one up and I show you how to do the moves, but you need to stick to the same thing for a while, like a couple of months. There's a handprint on my wall. I can see the fingers. It's probably mine or Matt's. Is that Luna's paw print too? But she needs to pick something and, like, stick with it. And like I told Grace, you're just a child, so you want, like, 5-pound weights are good for her. 5 pound, 3 pounds. And I told Grace, like, you would do, like, 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 8 for each move. Knowing her, she's gonna want to use 5 pounds, but then I could just tell her, if it gets too hard to 5 pounds, drop to 5 pounds and pick up the 3 pounds. I'm using the 10 pounds. David's like, why aren't you going straight to the 25s? And it's like, no, when you go, like, a year with doing the bare minimum, you're not going to pick back up the 25s and start going, I will work my way back up to the 25s. Thank you. I'm in no rush to get the weight off. It's going to come off. Do you hear the water running? So today, what do I have? A lower body workout. I want to read my Bible. Possibly do Bible study today. I got one load of laundry the load of laundry I washed yesterday. I'm going to get that put away today. And I think that's it. I like to watch a movie. I probably will end up outside. Because like I said, I think I'm going to meet Grace. I'll be around somewhere. I don't know. She said, no, stay home and I'll just text or call you if I need you to come meet me, but I don't know. Part of me, I can't let things go sometimes, especially when I don't know why someone's doing something. It's like there's a problem that needs to be solved. Why did these girls follow Grace home? There's no way they followed her home just because she said they had flat asses. Thing is, if you say something to somebody first, and they say something back, you shouldn't be upset or triggered that they said something back when you said something first. I told the principal, like, I told her exactly what Grace said, that Grace told them, like, at least she doesn't have flat ass, or that they all have flat asses. And I told her, because they followed Grace home, she's probably not going to speak up anymore. But I told Grace maybe she, just to be on the side of caution, not speak up now, just in case these, why can't people just do one-on-one if you got a problem? But it was all 3 of them saying stuff to Grace yesterday. Like, they told her she had a big forehead and a small backpack. Who cares if she has a small backpack? Grace, she stuffed what she could in her small backpack today. I told her last night, she said she does want to start doing something, like working out. And I said, yeah, that's perfectly fine if that's what you decide you want to do. And I was like, I'm just letting you know, though, if you're going to start working out, and if you're going to start doing a program with weights, we need you to actually start eating properly. By eating properly, you need to eat more than just supper and the odd breakfast. So she had her breakfast sandwich this morning, which she generally does, and then she took an apple. She cut up 2 mini cucumbers. She took baby carrots, and then I think she made a PB&J. She took I bought thin sliced bread that's lower calorie. Not because it's lower calorie, but I did point it out to her in case she was worried about making a sandwich. Because teenage girls, right? Anyways, I bought thin sliced bread because Matt prefers it. He said something about the ratio to bread to egg and bacon and the thin sliced bread. The ratio is good or whatever. So Grace made a PB&J sandwich too. And I made her a protein shake. She asked, I told her I had the ice cap. She wanted coffee, and I was like, what if I make you a protein shake? At least you're getting some protein in that way. And I mix it just with water, so that's what she took for school today. And then, of course, she'll have supper. And then she's like, Mom, you gotta stop giving me such big portions. And I was like, child, I like literally try to give you what I eat and less, and then you go back for more. I was like, I can't control. I'm not gonna tell you, no, you can't have seconds. And then I pointed out, I was like, I know people say don't point stuff out your kids, but the other day she went out and took so much of the Millionaire pasta and the Olive Garden pasta. I was like, we can't complain about things if we're overeating or we're eating more than what we actually need. Like, I know why I'm overweight. It's because I stopped being active. I'd love to say it's because of my eating habits. Yeah, maybe a little bit when we have takeout, mostly pizza. Because I went from eating 2 slices back to eating like 4 and 5 slices. I don't know, am I a boredom eater or emotional eater? I'm not sure. Can't be emotional because no, it's probably boredom. I think I used to be a binge eater. Now I'm at a point where I'm like, I eat because I know I have to eat. And sometimes I'm hungry. Like when I start getting nauseous and shaky, I'm like, yep, time to eat. Like this morning. So I had a bowl of that Kashi cereal. And yeah, I think for supper, I think I'm going to do homemade fries and a sub sandwich on a burger bun. Pretty much the same sandwich I made, was it yesterday or the day before? I will have something before that. I'll probably do vegetables and fruit. Ugh. Grace is like, we need more fruit. We need more vegetables. It's like, child, we went down this road before where we always had the fridge stocked with fruits and vegetables, and guess what? Nobody ate it besides me. And I wasn't able to eat everything before it went bad. So, I told Grace, I was like, man, there's like an entire cantaloupe cut up there. We got apples, carrots, we have cucumber, oranges, kiwi. I think carrots and cucumber are the 2 main things that we like snacking on. I could do baby bell peppers, again, only if people is going to eat them. I do not want to buy produce if it's going to sit there. That's why I didn't buy any bananas this time. They did get eaten up, but one didn't. So I didn't buy any bananas this time. I was like, we shall do without for a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm sitting on my couch now. I'm about to put my feet up. What time is it? 20 after 11. I did text Grace. Love you, kiddo. So that when she gets a break, she sees it. I'm gonna try and make an effort to text her kind of like I do Matt. Just to let her know I'm thinking about her while she's at school. I mean, generally I do, but I also sent her a video. I was like, watch it after school. Well, preferably when you're home. I sent her a video that I think I seen on... I might have to close these blinds, Luna. Let's turn off this lamp. Too much light. I sent her a video about, that was showing a couple of kids, all different scenarios, but like, they actually happened where kids met up with people that they were talking to on Facebook and stuff, and then they thought they were being kidnapped, but their parents were in on it. Their parents knew, because the people reached out to the parents. So I sent that video to Grace. I mean, we've told her multiple times. She doesn't have Facebook or Instagram, but she does have TikTok. I have this thing on her phone, so I'm able to track stuff and monitor stuff. She's also got time limits on things and whatnot. But I don't know. I like her to be weary of things, not just hearing things from Matt and I either, and David, but have her watch some videos so she knows, like, stuff's serious. I want to see Leah if there's anything. We have AMC Plus, and Fear Fest, I think, finally started the 1st. I try not to have you guys down here looking at my double chin. Matt, even though Matt said I have a triple chin, and I'm like, my neck does not count. Leave me alone. Daryl Dixon, no thank you. Ride with Norman Reedus, no thank you. I can't believe people think he's hot. I mean, he's probably got a really good personality, but... Oh, did you guys watch... You went too fast, man. Okay, I can't read the first one. Mayfair Witches? Who's it by, though? Stop clicking over, man. Anyways, I think we start to watch that. What's the rating? I don't know. That girl who's in there, man, her eyes. She's freaking beautiful. I can't remember her name. Alexandra something. Okay, so they have Halloween. 18 plus. 1978. Okay, Night of the Living Dead. 1967. Shudder. 101 Scariest. That went too fast. Anyways, I watched The Children of the Corn. Shudder is where all the Halloween stuff is on, right? Ugh, that thing's ugly. The Vigil. Vigil? I don't know what that is. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. The Jinn. DJINN. I bet you that's scary. Elevator Game. The Last Drive-In. Thus, I can't read that. Autopsy of Jane Doe. Kill List. Creep Show. 101 Scariest horror movie moments of all time. Relic. Isn't that a TV show, though? The Hollow. Nicolas Cage. Mandy. I think did I want to see that one? Bad Things. Unwelcome. The Dark and the Wicked. Influencer. The Crescent. Children of the Corn. I watched that one, though. Deadstream. The Ones You Didn't Burn. Halloween 5. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That looks like old. History of Horror. And then VHS 99. What's that? Spirit Halloween. The new movie. Or the movie. Hell House. The Abandoned Hotel. Let me see. I gotta get up close. Hell House. The Abandoned Hotel. Hell House. Lake of Fire. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Nightmare. There's so much, so they got Halloween, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, The Last Drive-In, Joe Bob, Halloween, Hootenanny, Night of the Demons, Hell House, The Roulette Brothers, Halfway to Halloween TV special, Gulag. I'm not seeing anything that's like, oh, unless they're going to add things daily. The Taking of Deborah Logan. Home movie. The Medium, a Shudder exclusive. Found footage. The Last Broadcast. That sounds kind of, I don't know. The Collingswood story. Warning, do not play. The Found Footage Phenomenon. Yeah, I'm not... And then they got the original Children of the Corn, Gwen, and Pettigore, The Reckoning. I own that. Good Madame, Woodlands Dark, and Days Bewitched, A History of Folk Horror. The Dark and the Wicked, Terrified, Satan Slaves, no thank you. The Exorcist 3. I don't. Skinamarink, I think. Oh, that kind of reminds. Skinamarink, I'm pretty sure we already watched that, and that was kind of good. They Live in the Gray. Caveats. The Queen of Black Magic. The Power. Z. Nori. The Curse. Leave. Yeah, I'm not, the Channel Zero, The Dream Door. NOS4A2, Ghost, The Discovery of Witches. We did watch season 1 of that a couple years ago. Doomsday, Beyond the Dark, Dead House Dark, Dead Wax, Blood Machines. Some of this just doesn't, I don't know. I don't look at most of this and be like, ooh, I should watch that. Unwelcome, The Liar, Kids vs. Aliens, Death Valley, Blood Vessel, The Winged Serpent 2, Boar, The Pool, Alligator 2, The Mutation, Bog, Winter Beast. Yeah. I want some, like, I don't know, good movies. Crystal Lake Memories, The Complete History of Friday the 13th. This is Gwar. That's kind of weird. Queer for the Fear. The History of Queer Horror. Primal Screen. I'm going to assume Spookers. I'm going to assume they're going to come out with, or they're going to add movies throughout the month. There's no way this is it, man. If that's it, that's pathetic. And the only other thing we have is Netflix. I gotta write down that movie, Practical Magic, too, Leah. I don't think I own that one, and I like that one. That's one with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. Come on, why'd you go blank for? I did have that one. That's one of the ones, too, that's gone. There we go. Cozy. Takes a while for this to load up. A Nightmare on Elm Street, number 6 movie, Final Destination. I have all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I bought that as a set, and Final Destination. There's a new Final Destination hitting theaters. What one is this? 2010 is the Nightmare on Elm Street they have on here. Final Destination, that's the first one they have on. We already watched Rush Hour. The Forever Purge, is that new? Final Destination 2009. If they have those on here, there's Final Destination 2, they should have all of them on here. Conjuring 2. I think I have both 1 and 2 now, but if I don't want to turn the DVD player on, I can just watch them on. Insomnia, I have that one. I like that one. Hilary Swank and De Niro? No. Pacino. And Robin Williams. See For Me. Equalizer, Denzel Washington, that's good. Scream. I only like the first one of that. I think we have all of them. Annabelle. Saw. Matt doesn't like none of the Saw movies. Scary Stories Tell in the Dark. Did you watch that yet? We watched that when it was in theaters, and I think we might have watched it once at home. I don't know if we liked that one. Maybe I'll see if it's got to be a day that's not hectic. I feel like days like yesterday, even though it was just something kind of simple, that's what my brain was wrapped around. So I wasn't able to watch a movie because that's what I was focused on. Halloween Kills is on here. John Q, that's a good one. Mean Girls. Zombieland, that's a good one. The Butterfly Effect. House of Wax. I See You. Did we watch that? I think we did. Scary movie, but the funny one. The Grudge. Oh, did you guys watch... Is it Hubie? Hubie's Halloween with Adam Sandler? That was funny. Identity Thief, that's funny. World War Z. Lost City, I didn't see that one. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Oh, you want to watch... do I own Psycho? Is that what it's called? With, oh my gosh, what's his name? I can see his face, now I can't think of his name. Christian Bale. Ooh, Mama. I think I want to watch... I already watched that, but I think that was one of the movies I want to watch this week. I should write that down. Things Heard and Seen with Amanda Seyfried. Did I watch that one? Darn, I'm not sure if I did. That's another one to watch if I didn't. The Unholy. What's that about? I watched that with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, yep. I mean, I feel like Netflix has more up-to-date scary movies. Or spooky movies, at least. Malevolent, did you watch that one? Oh, White Chicks is on here. The Possession of Hannah Grace. I don't like those Exorcist type movies. They also have Fear Street Part 1, 1994. I can't remember if I watched that. I might have watched that one. Aftermath. I think I watched this. Actually, I think I used to own that. I'm actually surprised Beetlejuice isn't on here. At least I could go in the search bar. Sometimes you have to actually look up the movies, see if they're on here. Some of the movies, though, they have under horror movies on Netflix are not horror movies. There's Someone Inside Your House. I See You. No One Gets Out Alive. The Tall Man. The Silence. I think that was a good one. I wouldn't call it a horror movie, though. But it was entertaining. Part of me wants to watch all the Saw movies. We don't own none of the Saw movies. Did you guys watch that movie Eli yet? You probably haven't. You should mark it down. It's worth watching. It's worth a one-time watch. We already watched Don't Breathe and Don't Breathe 2. We watched The Boy 1 and 2. I watched Escape Room. That's not a horror movie. I don't know why it's on here. But I never watched the second part of that yet. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm not a fan of that. That's a 2022 one. I don't think I watched this one. No, I definitely. Maybe I should watch that one. Scary Story. Oh, that movie Splice is on here. We own it. If you haven't watched Splice, it's on Netflix under the horror movies. Too bad you guys couldn't get internet on their TV. So you can watch Netflix on the TV instead of cable. Split's on here too. I also like that. But it's not a horror movie. Me trying to pick something to watch. What was that? Enter If You Dare featured collection Halloween. Excite, entice, and embrace your fears with these creepy and kooky mysterious and spooky collections loaded with frightful fun for a scary good time. What happens if I click on that? Oh, it takes you down to a section that says this place is evil. All the scares, light on the gore. Zombies, vampires and ghouls, teen screams, horror hidden gems. Oh, family treats. Coraline Casper. Modern horror classics, slashers and serial killers, Halloween comedies, horror reimagined.
You watching something?
At the moment, no. Witchcraft of the Dark Arts, highbrow horror. So if you go on Netflix, Leah, and you click on that Enter If You Dare thing, it says Featured Collection Halloween. And if you click on it, it says Enter If You Dare. And it takes you to all the Halloween movies on Netflix. That's... What's that? Well, you have to actually click on this, and it takes you to another... See, it takes you to a whole other section where you would just want anything that's even spooky or Halloween related.
Anything good?
I mean, there's lots good, but I can't make up my mind at the moment of what to watch. What are you gonna do? Huh?
I was gonna go for smoking.
Are you feeling better?
A little bit. Just mucus now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just coughing up a lot of that.
Are you blowing your nose a lot?
No, yeah, it's only in the morning. It's probably because all the mucus is going down there, obviously.
Nice.
You want anything for lunch? Specifically?
Why, are you getting something?
Thinking of it.
Where?
Doesn't matter. I was gonna use Uber Eats.
No, don't use them.
What's that? Why not?
If you're going out for a walk
Oh,
anyway.
no, I'm just gonna be on the...
Oh, just down there?
Yeah.
Can you not be where Miriam and Rick could see you? Please?
But I have to walk.
Yes, go walk somewhere. I don't want them seeing you doing that outside.
You can play on my food.
They will still know it's you.
But is there anything you want, particular?
If you end up somewhere, just text me and then I'll tell you if I do or not.
Anything you're craving?
No.
No?
No. I mean, you don't want to walk up to work. That's for sure.
Well, that's why I was thinking Uber Eats. So I can get food there, but not be there.
Yeah, but then you got to pay for delivery and taxes and all that.
No, I got a free month of no delivery. So,
I thought you were trying to save money.
yeah, I haven't spent money. I can spend one meal.
I don't go for a walk somewhere where they can't see you.
Alright.
Oh Lord.
Balcony.
What?
balcony right there.
No, you're not doing it on my balcony. No.
I can see.
No, but it'll blow back in here, you nerd. He's going out for a puff because he feels better. No, he's not going on my balcony. Miriam and Rick think highly of David, which is perfectly fine. That doesn't mean I want them to see him outside smoking a toke. He needs to go for a walk and do that. Fresh air will do him good anyways. I don't want to do it on my balcony, man. I like the smell, but I just don't want it smelling like that in here. David was just asked me if I wanted anything to eat. It's like, boy, I don't know. I don't think he realizes, because we're the ones that when we order, and Matt and I usually pay for it, I don't think he realizes how expensive it gets ordering, because you're not just paying for your food. You're paying for the delivery fee, plus the different taxes, and the tip. You're not going to have someone deliver your food and not tip them. So it adds up. Why does he want to order food for dinner? I don't know. We have a lot of food here. The only thing he's willing to make, though, is ramen or a sandwich. My guess is he doesn't want either. And Mom's not making her 19-year-old dinner. No, thank you. I think he's taking the whole week off of work. He said he's coughing up mucus now, but he's feeling better, so I should probably ask him if he got a hold of them, let them know that they can put him on schedule for next week. Yeah, he's wants to save money but keeps spending it, and I get it, man, I get it. But he's planning on going to school, I think, next summer, because there's a wait list. So I told David, like, you gotta save up, man, because you gotta pay for your school books. Now we are gonna help him fill out government grants, student grants, all that stuff as well. But the schooling he's planning on doing, he needs to save as much money as he possibly can because he doesn't want to do any loans. And we said, no, we get that. He doesn't want to get any student loans to pay for it. So he's got a year to save up as much as he can. And like we told him, we'll help you fill out all the government grants, student grants at the school. I think it's going to be going to state. So I think he'll be going to school for a year, maybe? A year or two. I won't tell you guys what it's for, but he will be set up. He goes to school for this job that he wants. He'll be set right up for retirement. Man, I got like a pimple at the back of my head. It hurts. He's got to keep working at A&W though, for now. For as long as possible. It would be awesome if he could get a daytime job that has full-time hours so he doesn't have to work night shifts anymore. And I think he's over working night shifts. It's like, yep, your sleep's messed up, you don't eat right, you don't drink enough water, you're not hydrated and stuff. Is it weird that when he gets out of the shower, his skin turns red? Kind of like when he goes outside. Sometimes inside too, but remember how I told you guys where he will get, looks like a rash all over his face, and sometimes it'll go down his body and it gets itchy? Well, that happens too when he showers. And I was like, maybe you're allergic to the water. It goes away. But the red that he turns after taking a shower, he doesn't get itchy. He gets itchy when he goes outside. Sometimes when he comes inside though too, he'll get red and itchy, but it does go away. I was like, David, you just gotta like go to the doctor. His mom's not going with you. He's like, yeah, you can. I was like, no, just go into a walk-in clinic and just tell them. Tell them you need your blood work done and see if maybe you got like an autoimmune disease or something. The Fall of the House of Usher. Oh, I don't want to watch that. It's not out yet, but I have no interest in that. Anyways, guys, I think it's gonna be it. It's literally just a get ready with me chit chat. Yeah. That's all she wrote, folks. I'll be at Miriam's tomorrow, so there probably won't be a video tomorrow unless I do a video of me getting ready in the morning, like getting ready and having breakfast and stuff. Otherwise, I think there won't be no video until Thursday. I highly doubt I'm going to want to record a video when I'm done at Miriam's tomorrow. And I'm not going to clean while I'm there. Or I'm not going to video while I'm there because I'll just be cleaning. Anyways, ghouls and gals. I shall see you later. Ciao.